Sonny Gray.
Is that ERA? It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he fours indicates.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they are in the middle.
Happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Votto will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number one. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. One out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-1 home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Ben Gamble goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Cain at second with 2 down. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Freddie Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
In is Joey Votto now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Nobody out, runner on first.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that gets him on the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Suarez is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 3 and 2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Aguilar is there, and he's got it for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Winker on third. Votto is over at second with one down in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to Gennett.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Thames is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. One inning in the books here. It's the Brewers 2 and the Reds 1. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Behind 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Winker is right there, 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Digging in now, Eric Thames. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Thames behind 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still lead it 2-1. So coming to the plate, Derek Dietrich. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Dietrich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1 is strike two swinging. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Dietrich on at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The runner in scoring position with none out. Takes this the other way to right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Kurt Casale. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Sonny Gray. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. So here now's the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Freddie Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is.
Who's lurking 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Winker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 19.
A reminder that Reds baseball continues all season long here on the show. And there you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Now in the box, Joey Votto. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Votto, base runner at first with 1 out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Thames in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Ready with the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The set and the 2-2. In the dirt here. And over to third now is the runner.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
He set the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, and after 3 it remains a 2-2 tie. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Iglesias now at short. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So the The base is empty here with one away. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and one strike. The 0-1 pitch. Strike two. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Fielded by Votto. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Back goes Puig at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Brewers move out in front now, 3-2.
And he was totally dialed in for the first two hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in his seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Gray ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And he misses there. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Milwaukee's taking a 3-2 lead. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-1. Line towards center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Iglesias.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Another full count pitch home. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Kirk.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Kirk Casale comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ball one. The 1-1. Hit to short. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They trail 3-2. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric Thames.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Freddie Peralta. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. Dietrich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Alex Claudio will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Settling in now, Sonny Gray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. The pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The center fielder, number 33.
Digging in once again, Jesse Winker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First delivery to him on the way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 3-2. David Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, David Hernandez.
Amir Garrett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Hernan Perez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Perez leads off second with nobody out. This is line to left. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Called. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Mm. 3-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way. And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
So striding forward now, Travis Shaw. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Moustakas has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Comes set, now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Puig. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, and Milwaukee's taking a 4-2 lead. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
0-2 the count to Suarez. Ready on 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Scooter Gennett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Line hard. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 1-2 towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
At the plate, Eric Thames, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric Thames.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance.
The 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Manny Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. On the season, Pena possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dietrich has it in his sights. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brewers strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jacob Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jacob Barnes.
Leading off the inning, Derek Dietrich, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Stepping in now, Kurt Casale, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery, and he misses with it. 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Aguilar is there. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Robert Stevenson. He's newly
55.
entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Grandal has a play, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Ready now, Ben Gamble. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Ben Gamble.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dietrich on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now a swing, and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. In there, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Jeremy Jeffress will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Winker. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
First baseman, number 19.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. from the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, just a 1-for-12 career line. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 4-2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric.
Digging in, Eric Thames. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dietrich moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Two and 2 the count. 2 out, nobody on. takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. If you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Corey Spangenberg will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Corey Spangenberg.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. He'll come into play at 317. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Brewers come up empty here in the 9th. Last chance now for the Reds. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Scooter Gennett, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Scooter Gennett.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Bounce to first. Aguilar takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit.
I don't care how you find your way on the 9th inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the blue looking for the blast.
So striding in, Derek Dietrich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
1-2. And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Puig leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Jose Peraza will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 9, Jose Peraza.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The average for him at 267 on the year. 9 homers and 23 driven in.
Ball.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kurt Casale. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2 down, runners at first and second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The Reds down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
4-2 the final score tonight. Milwaukee took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alex Claudio gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Josh Hader records the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.